Hey, what's up guys? Josh here from JDM Right Hand Drive. We're going to be working on the 22 WRX today, and thank you to my friends over at Import Image Racing. They went ahead and sent me the Noble JDM Style LED running lights for the car, and they're going to match perfectly with the JDM WRX grill that I just installed. These are going to look awesome together. I'm so excited to get them on the car. Let's get into it, guys. Have the side LED daytime running light markers, so let's get these unboxed. We've got them both setting on the table, and these look awesome. Look at the LED lights here. I can't wait to get them powered up with the car. So just comparing them, you know, this looks so much better than that. So we'll just go ahead and we're going to pop the front bumper off. We'll get these installed. And if you guys missed the last video, I just installed the Subaru Sport Grill, which kind of looks more like the STI style. It's like the JDM style grill, but this has got the same piano black finish as that, and I think it's going to look perfect on the car. And thank you to Import Image Racing for sending these out. I'm going to have them on my car. We're going to be at a car show here with Stateside Garage on the 21st of this month. So shout out to Import Image Racing. They went ahead and sent me a shirt. Shirt fits awesome. It's like tapered really good on your arm, so if you're considering getting one, it fits good. I'm 6'1", 205 pounds, and I always had trouble with shirts not being long enough. They're usually too wide and too short, so this thing fits me perfect. So arms are looking good. It's taped on the chest, the big chest, if you're trying to build the power. Okay, so if you come behind your bumper, basically all you have to do, these little plastic tabs all the way around here, you just basically need to push them down and press them out. The same exact process of basically when you remove the front grille. It's the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and press all these down, push them out. You want to make sure you remove the little plastic retainer clip that holds these on. And then this will just pop the rest of the way out. So here's a good look at everything here. So if you wanted to upgrade and do like factory fog lights, you have all the different mounting points to do that as well. I'm going to install these with no fog lights and see what it looks like, and then I'm considering ordering the fog lights, so I may do that as well. So I've got a Perrin front mount intercooler in my car, as well as the Perrin oil cooler if you guys haven't seen those videos. I'll have a thumbnail up above for you guys to click on, as well as the links in the description down below. For all the different modifications I've done to my car, if you guys want to check it out and get caught up. Alright, let's go ahead and set one of these on. Wow guys, that looks so much better compared to the stock. It matches perfect with the WRX Sport Grill. It's got the nice high gloss black on there. High gloss black. And man, that looks nice. Can't wait to get these LEDs lit up. Alright, so I went ahead and flipped it over and I reattached the little plastic pop clips in on each side that hold it in. The Subaru kit where it was just direct plug and play from here if you bought the Subarus, which are like twice as much as this. So yeah, that is the advantage. If you guys want to save a little money, you're gonna have to do a little bit of wiring. So I have to figure out what wires I need to tap. Little wire taps in the box, and then it comes with the little fuse that goes on the inside of the car, and I got to figure out you get two fuses, you get a little red one and a yellow one. So I imagine one is for like the daytime running light, the other one's probably for like turn signals. So I got to figure out which one goes where and how to wire that. Alright, I've got it all trimmed out. It looks perfect. I actually redid it because I didn't like how low it was. I moved up an inch. It's pretty much flush with the bottom of like that little sun visor black stuff that's underneath the glass. So when I look out, before it was down here, which was too low, it was kind of obstructing my view. So now it's up high enough. Alright, so I pulled the car in so we have more space to work now. Let's go ahead and look at the wiring. So when you look at the back of the Noble, you have plugs that look similar to the OEM ones. However, they do not line up with the OEM plugs. So if you look at both of these, you can see the spacing on the connectors. Those aren't going to line up. So you cannot use the factory plug, which requires a little bit of wiring. So you'd have to go inside the car. But if you want an OEM style plug-in, you'd have to get up in here and do that. So with the Noble kit, we're going to run our wiring harness underneath the hood from the fuse box down, and I will show you how that all plugs in. It just takes a few minutes and we're going to be done. Alright, so we have our supplied harness. The side with the ground and the power wire is going to go up here near the fuse box, and then we're going to run our wires down. The short wire is going to go towards the driver's side, and then the long wire is going to go to the passenger side. I've got some heat shrink. I'm going to go ahead and hit that with a little bit of heat. Is right next to the 3 relays. You've got 7.5 amp fuses, and then you got a 10 amp. So we're going to remove this 10 amp, and I just reinstalled the 10 amp factory fuse into this harness. I'm going to clean things up with a few zip ties. Okay, wiring's all done. I've got zip ties going along the harness here for the battery, and then one underneath on the harness here, basically holding this down, and then it just comes up around like this. The ground's there. Power wire comes right up into the fuse box there. So from here we could go ahead and put our cover back on. From here, guys, we can go ahead and plug in our harnesses, and then we're going to test that the lights power up. So we can see they're both lit up. And so from here, you could be done if you wanted to. Now, there is a yellow wire here, so if you decide that you want to wire these in your turn signal, I'm going to show you guys how to do that so that these will also blink like the other turn signals on the side markers. So I've got everything kind of zip tied to the body. I've got a zip tied to the bottom of the headlight here and around here, kind of following the harness all the way back up and around. And then I'm using this kind of metal front bar to kind of hide this from the wind, and it's just zip tied on these points around and kind of down and then back under here. So there I've got the wire here. So let's go ahead and connect this yellow wire, guys. What you're going to do is you're going to just reach underneath here, and you're going to take out the turn signal light. You're just going to twist it to the left, and you can pull it down and out just like that. And what we're looking for is this yellow wire right here, and you guys want to go ahead and install the yellow fuse in the bottom hole. So it should look something like that. Okay, so we're going to take our little wire tapper and we're going to install that. So let's get our wire kind of right in the middle. Once you get it into position, you can go ahead and crimp it on. The yellow wire lead from the turn signal, put that in there as well. Squeeze this one down as well. Tape this thing up a little bit just to keep those doors from opening and make sure the wires are held into place. So I'm just going to run some electrical tape around all this wiring. Now we can go ahead and reinstall our light into the turn signal. It twists to the right. Now if you want to remove the bumper and take it away from the car, this wiring is basically stuck to the car, so you'd have to undo that. So what I'm going to do is what I did on the other side here is I've got some little connectors. So I've got these little connectors that I'm going to wire in the middle of the wire. When I go ahead and take the bumper off, I can just quickly disconnect these. So I put the female connector on the top, so if any moisture gets on here, it'll fall down, versus if you would have had the female connector on the bottom, moisture can maybe, you know, go down into the hole, which you don't want. Freaking awesome. So excited. Look how good those look. LEDs are super clean white, just like the headlight. It matches perfect for your color temperature. It's like 5,000 Kelvin. Both sides look good. Fitment is good. Everything lines up just like the factory ones did. These do have the hole in them for the factory fog light, so air is going to go through there with water, which I don't like. So I did go ahead and order a set of OEM fog lights, so I'm going to install those probably next week before I go to the car show. I think what we'll do is I'm going to wait till it gets dark. We'll pull this out, we'll test it at night so you guys can really see the difference in the lighting. But overall, I'm very happy with the kit. Thank you so much to Import Image Racing for working with my YouTube channel and sponsoring me on these lights to share with the JDM community. The car definitely looks more aggressive. I need to move on to the body cladding. I just haven't got to it yet. I need to get this stuff painted and figure out what I want to do with the side skirts. I've been spending most of my money on mods, like the STI brakes, which are sitting over there. So I've got like over $3,000 into brakes, rotors, and brake lines for just that job. I think that looks so much better having that on there. God, guys, what do you think? If you guys are happy with the way that this looks, hit the thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 12,000 subs, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support from all of you guys in the WRX community with my channel. Overall, guys, I was really impressed with the Noble Performance LED kit for the WRX. Installation was simple. Took me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do full installation, including removing the bumper, wiring, putting everything back together. So it wasn't hard at all. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. If you guys were considering these, I definitely recommend them. With the way that they look, I could not be more excited. I'll leave a link in the description down below for the Noble lights that I got from. I'll leave a description for Import Image Racing for the Noble lights down below, as well as an Amazon link for all the tools that I used to get this job done. Guys, I got a HKS little surprise that showed up. Thank you to UP Garage. I've been seeing this on Samet's channel. It's got the 1987 for the year the company formed with the HKS on the top. And then the nice oil slick underneath. Super excited. So I got my f1.8 low light lens on, and this is what they look like in the dark. I think they look pretty damn good. You got the driver's side. Let's test them with the flashers. Turn the garage light off. And this is what we're looking like with the flashers, guys, in the dark. Here's with some light. And guys, I'm pretty damn impressed with this. And look how good that looks from the side profile there. So yeah, if you're going to do the install, definitely recommend doing the wiretapping for the yellow wire for the turn signal. I think that gives it so much more style than just the LED running lights. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you're wondering when my car is jacked up, is we're going to be installing the STI 6-piston brake kit, which is tucked back over here. So So I'm gonna start the install on that tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go inside right now and edit this video tonight. It's like 8:30, so I'm gonna try to get it done by like midnight, get it uploaded so it'll be ready to go for you guys either tomorrow or Friday, depending on when I want to launch it. And I'm super excited with how the JDM right-hand drive logo turned out. It looks so much better. Fitment is awesome all the way up to the top of the windshield, and it looks incredible. I also had them make some clear stickers. So these are like all cut out, so I can basically like overlay them if I want to put this on the window, and the white would go away. It would just be the graphic. And then I had some other logos made up that are white all the way around. And then also looking at where the fog light is here, guys, it's an empty hole. The thing that I worry about is I live in like Seattle, Tacoma area in the Pacific Northwest. It rains like 6 months out of the year, and 60 miles an hour down the freeway, you're going to get a whole bunch of whitewash blowing moisture into here. And if I had the stock intake, which I don't, I've got the Perrin intake system, I'm worried that the moisture is going to kind of blow like misting through this hole and then get sucked up into like the intake foam. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem. Also, having that air coming through that front opening and the LED bezel, I think it's going to direct more air through these vents here and the fender liners to help cool the brakes. But that's one of the reasons I'm going to go ahead and get the OEM Subaru fog lights here. They're another 350 bucks, and they're just direct plug and play. They plug right into the factory harness, and I think it's going to just give me a better look anyway, so it'll be cool to have the fog light for better visibility and stuff through the fog and at night and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that video as well, guys. Anyway, guys, I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video. See you on the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.